I'm starting to feel like I need a me day. Like a nice cozy day where I just relax and take care of my aching muscles. You know, these trees don't grow by themselves apparently. One thing I miss from home is my sauna. I've never made a sauna before, but how hard can it be? I guess we should try. I've got a great idea for a spot for the sauna. Just down by the river, but still nice and hidden away from the busy docks. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, so the sauna is now standing, and I want to bring you along while we do basically like the interior of the sauna. But yeah, here it is. I think it's a pretty cool area. I think it has like a nice view here as well. First of all, we need to add a little spruce out there. But yeah, as you can see, the inside is very much not done. But let's just start out by putting in a little bit of a ceiling, because we do need to have the ceiling down quite far. You know, we want to trap as much heat and like moisture in here as possible, and that's way quicker to do if we have low ceilings. Other than that, I need a campfire. Okay, campfire acquired. And we're gonna be putting that right there, which is gonna be weird, you know, having a campfire inside, but it's gonna make totally sense. Because this is something that I had not seen anyone ever do before, like making a sauna in Minecraft. So I had to do a little bit of cooking, you know. Obviously we need a heat source, the fire down here, and then we need some water that we can actually, you know, steam. Like, it's super simple, right? And we also need to do here, because I want this to go up. I actually kind of want to... Oh, let's do it with these ones. Want to do that and add that in there. So that's basically the sauna bit, the bit that makes it a sauna. Now we just need some places where we can relax and just, you know, have things look cool. First of all, this is for the Finnish ones. We need that. The Finnish guys out there know exactly why that is there. Whoop, there we go. So this right here is basically where you would be sitting. And to the hardcore ones, they would go all the way up here, because this is where all the heat are. As I guess this is the very like hardest spot to be in, because it's very hot. But yeah, this is basically the sauna. I think we do need like a few other things. We need like a cup maybe somewhere. I think right there might actually be good. That's, you know, you put some more water on there. You make it like steam crazy. But yeah, just, you know, look here, just sit, relax, and just, you know, get that view. Absolutely perfect, isn't it? And yeah, I think that's gonna be the only light source that we actually have in here. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I do maybe want to have like another like campfire, like some logs laying there you can put on. Could probably do that. Actually, I forgot one thing. Just a bit earlier I asked you what we should name our little chicken here, and one of you guys suggested the name Sprucey, which I thought was a very fitting name for us being in a bit of a spruce forest here. So welcome Sprucey to the family, and let's hope they lay many eggs so we can get more chickens, please. Please, please, more eggs, please. Okay, I think today is the day where we manage this little empty area in the middle of the little settlement here. I haven't really like put in too much thought on what I wanted here until like not too long ago. And the first idea was actually a suggestion from you guys, which was a masonry, someone who works with stone and takes like raw stone and makes it cool. And I do agree that would make a lot of sense here, you know. You're digging up like lots of ores and you have like some leftover stone that the stonemason then could make cool and sell. But we do also have a bunch of wood here. We are in the middle of a huge forest, so I'm actually gonna go with a woodworking house. I don't know what that's called, but if you guys know that, please let me know. But yeah, it's gonna be like a logger, someone who takes the big logs and makes them into planks and smaller bits. Okay, I thought I was being snuck up on. There's just sprucey there. But yeah, someone who takes like the logs and makes them into planks and whatever. So it's gonna be a bit of a house here. I'm thinking like a raised foundation where we have a cellar underneath with some like windows peeking out and like a staircase going up to the house. The house is gonna be a normal log cabin. I'm thinking exactly the same size as this one. And yeah, just right there, basically the same thing. Boop. And then with like an outdoor area where the woodworking does things. That's where the woodworker does the woodworking. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan anyways. So yeah, it is going to be like a super simple build, but I'm trying to keep everything super slow. Like the progression here is super slow. I don't have a ton of resources yet, and I want this little settlement to be like a nice cozy starter area. I promise you guys I'm gonna do some bigger and some cooler builds at one point, but for now I just want to take everything super slow and enjoy the early game of Minecraft, which is one of my favorite parts of Minecraft, if you ask me anyways. Oh, and one thing, I actually finished off this little river. That's maybe a little too much for this small... What's a small river called? Anyways, I finished the river. It's going all the way down. We have a bridge connecting the path from the docks and also to the mining area. I went a little crazy with the vegetation, but I think that looks super cool. Anyways, I'm getting distracted again. Let me gather the materials for this build and let's get started on making it. Okay, so the woodworking house is done. And I'm actually kind of loving this. I feel like it feels very much alive. Like you can see what this guy is doing. He's chopping up his logs, making them into planks over there. I think it looks super, super cool. Has so many details, and I just kind of want to point them all out, but it's, you know, we only have so much time, huh? But yeah, the log cabin is basically, you know, the full same thing as we've done before, but we have now just added a few more details to it, so it's feels like a completely different build in total. But yeah, I think this is super cool. We also did finish off the interior. Super simple. We have a upstairs with a bed. We have some bookshelves and stuff like that just in here. Just a few different things. Also, I still have no idea how that got there. But yeah, I really do feel like we have made something super cool here. It's like so nice and cozy, like crammed in. It's like, you know, it gives you that warm feeling that we're all kind of looking for, aren't we? And I feel like everything right now is very nicely knitted together, so it's like one big build in itself. Like it's composed of multiple different smaller builds, but I feel like it tells a story, you know. It tells a story of a little small settlement that settled down, got started with getting some food up and going, started mining, found maybe some iron and copper ores that they were like, okay, we can actually do something here. And then a little later, someone else joined in and started chopping down some of the trees here and making logs. And then they started like trading more and more, and had to add on like a nice dock down here. And it just, you know, took off from there, huh? And then they added in a little sauna so they could, you know, just relax a little bit sometimes, because these people are hardworking people for sure. The next thing that we're gonna be tackling is actually doing a little bit more progression in Minecraft. And we're not gonna do that much building, we are gonna do some building. And the next build that I have prepared is gonna be absolutely amazing. And I think it's gonna be adding something super cool to this world. But anyways, that's gonna be for later. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.